Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Prairie Meadows here on Thursday. It is July the 5th, 2018. I'm going to look at all the stakes races on today's program from Prairie Meadows, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. I'm going to look at all the stakes races 6, 7, and 8. It's an excellent night of racing from Prairie, so let's get on to it. Starting off race number 6 from Prairie Meadows. The 6th race, it's 24th running of the Saylorville Stakes, purse $100,000. This race is for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 7 horses going the distance of ground of 1,200 meters, or the distance of ground of 6 furlongs on the Prairie Meadows main track. My top selection in this race, I like the 7 horse Golden Mischief. Gonna go 7-3-4-1 in the superfecta. 7-3-4-1 super. Top selection 7 horse Golden Mischief. 8-5 4-year-old filly by Into the Mischief. Juddmonte owned, so you don't see a lot of Juddmonte horses run at Prairie. Florent Giroux gets the leg up on this one. Horse's most recent outing came about 5 weeks ago, the 26th of May at Churchill. 6 furlongs in the Grade 3 Winning Color Stakes. This horse finished 5th by 5.5 lengths that day. He just really couldn't keep up with them there at 50 cents to $1, just weakened out of it. First off, a little bit of break. The horse probably needed the race. I think second off the break, in a little lesser quality position, I like this horse's chances a lot. Before that, the 4th of April at Oaklawn, 6 furlongs off to a 40 claimer. This horse won by 8.25 lengths that day. Stalked early, got the lead, and then he took off. Very nice victory for this horse there. And then the 3rd of March at Oaklawn, 5.5 furlongs in the Spring Fever. Horse finished 9th by 8.25 lengths. Just really couldn't keep up with them at the end. It wasn't his day to win. And then the 24th of September at Remington, 6 furlongs in the Flashing Lady Stakes. Horse won by a neck. This horse sat back early and got there in time. Wasn't the most impressive victory, but this horse got there. If you look at the races in 2017, this horse faced some tough horses. 2018, this horse has either run a dud or really run nicely. I expect this horse to run nicely here today. 8-5, not the best price, but you're gonna have to take it. So watch out. So to recap my selections for the 6th from Prairie, it's the 24th running of the Saylorville. As a top selection, I like the 7 horse Golden Mischief. I'm gonna go 7-3-4-1 in the superfecta. So now let's get on to race number 7. The 7th race, it's the 19th running of the Iowa Distaff, purse $100,000. It's your fillies, mares, 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 9 horses going the distance of ground here of 1,700 meters, or the distance of ground of 1 mile and 1/16 on the main track. 1,700 meters, 1 mile 16th. My top selection of this one, I like the number 6 horse, the 6 horse Genda's Agenda. Gonna go 6-2-7-9 in the superfecta. 6-2-7-9 super. Top selection, the 6 horse Genda's Agenda. Love the name. 4-1. Florent Giroux again is on this 4-year-old filly by Proud Citizen. Larry Jones trains this one. This horse's most recent outing was a disaster. 20th of April at Keeneland, 1 mile and a 16th in a Grade 3 Double Dog Dare. A very tough race this year, the Double Dog Dare. This horse finished 11th by 8.75 lengths. Was with a quick pace duel early on, and this horse just hit the wall. The winner, Valdorna, ran a hell of a race. This horse just really couldn't get there. Before that, at Oaklawn, 1 mile 16th off 6-2 claimer. Horse won by 2.25 lengths on lead all throughout. Had a very nice walk in the park there. And then at the fairground, 6 furlongs off till 80 claimer. This horse finished second by 1/4 lengths. Dueled a little bit that day. Just couldn't get the winner at the end. Sister Can, who won next start out. This horse, just was second best there. But it was a decent effort for this horse's first start in nearly 11 months. 11 months earlier, 18th of March at Laurel, 1 mile on the Caesar's Wish Stakes. Horse won by 2 lengths on lead all throughout. Had a very easy victory. This horse has been training well in the last few weeks, and I think here in a lesser quality spot, this horse should really run a big one. Now, 4-1 is not the best price, but you're gonna have to take it, like I always say. So watch out. So to recap my selections for the 7th from Perry, it's 19th running of the Iowa Distaff. As a top selection, I like the 6 horse Genda's Agenda. I'm gonna go 6-2-7-9 in the superfecta. So now let's get on to race number 8 from Prairie. The 8th race, feature race of the evening. It's the 20th running of the Iowa Oaks, Grade 3, purse $200,000. It's for 3-year-old fillies here. Field of 10 horses going the distance of ground of 1,700 meters, or the extended mile trip, which is also known as 1 mile and 1/16. 1,700 meters, 1 mile 16th. They call, a little fact for you, in England, they call a mile and a 16th, or 2 miles and a 16th, the extended mile. So it's a little more than a mile. That's your fact of the day. My top selection here, I like the 6-horse Rhea. She's coming down in a massive class drop, and I just think she'll run a big one. I'm going to go 6-9-5-1 in the superfecta. 6-9-5-1 super. Top selection, the 6-horse Rhea. 5-2, 3-0 filly by Tiz Wonderful. Joe Talamo gets the leg on this one. This horse's first start stateside, first start under the care of Bob Baffert, came the 4th of May at Churchill, mile 8th in the Grade 1 Kentucky Oaks. This horse finished 13th by 42 lengths, was basically last or second to last most of the race, didn't have the best of breaks. It just wasn't this horse's day to win first start stateside. Before that, on the 31st of March at Maidan, a mile 3/16th in UAE Derby, facing the boys that day, this horse finished second by 18.5 lengths. Stalked Mendelssohn, but Mendelssohn just had an easy victory that day, setting the race in track record time. This horse just couldn't keep up with him. By the way, Mendelssohn is running here in New York on Saturday in the Dwyer, but this horse was just second best there in the UAE Derby. And then before that, UAE Oaks and made on a mile 3/16 March 1st. Horse won by 3 3/4 lengths on lead all throughout. Had a very easy victory. Then before that, finished second in the thousand guineas at Maidan behind a very nice Godolphin horse, Winter Lightning, and then finished second in the trial for that race behind Winter Lightning, who just got to this horse at the end, closed up well. This horse has been training well. I think this horse, second off the break, should really run a big one, so watch out. So to recap my selections for the 8th from Prairie Meadows, it's the 20th running of the Grade 3 Iowa Derby, Iowa Oaks. The Derby's tomorrow. Grade 3 Iowa Oaks is a top selection. I like the 6-horse Rhea. Gonna go 6-9-5-1 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5.